I am making this video to put an argument to rest, an old argument, but I know that I will not succeed. I'm not so naive to think that everybody will absorb and get this. After all, if everybody understood these things, such videos would not be necessary and women and men would play their proper roles. I have to remind people, regardless of what you think, regardless of the exceptional situations that you've seen, regardless of your personal experience, regardless of your beliefs and false beliefs otherwise, the top motivator for women in selecting a man, read my lips, the top motivator for women for selecting a man, bar none, is man's financial success. The top motivator for a woman in selecting a man is man's leadership and overall financial success. There is nothing else that would even come close to a woman selecting a man based on anything else than his financial success. There is nothing that will create respect in a woman's mind for a man other than his financial success. Now, people will come tell me, with all due respect, oh, I know this guy that is very good looking and this woman has picked him and she has a lot of respect for him and everything. You know, I'm responding to comments made, from my videos. Are you living with them? Are you with them when they're having arguments and she's saying, hey, don't forget I'm paying for everything? Are you there in their house under the same roof, or are you just seeing them outside when they're in a party or when they're in a public setting? Don't kid yourself, man. Don't kid yourself. Yes, a woman who has a job, who has her own house and everything, she's not in need of financial support to survive. Yes, of course, she might give in to her desires and sleep with a handsome, tall, muscular man. But every woman's dream, that's the reason that woman, by the way, is doing that. The reason is she's doing that is because she's probably past her 40s, past her 30s, past her prime. And the man that she really wants, a successful man, with a successful net worth, with a high net worth and everything, don't want her. They don't want her. So she settles for a good-looking guy that is willing to do her in exchange for her supporting him. Okay, believe me, she is settling. Because the reason she's with him is because she cannot have what she really wants. And the next time you tell me that you know someone that is a very good-looking man and he's with a woman and she's taking care of him and she's gladly paying for him and everything. No, she's not gladly paying for him. That's not what she really wants, but that is what she was forced to settle with, because the man she really wants don't want her. Don't kid yourself. Don't give me exceptions and assume that those exceptions that define the rules of the universe. Nothing in terms of criteria comes close to, in a woman's mind, when selecting a man, that is financial success. And most important of all, nothing will create the most important factor in any relationship, which is romantic relationship, which is respect. Nothing will create the power of respect that financial success does. If you don't understand that, if you don't grasp that by now, I really don't know what to tell you. I really don't know how to make you understand, how to make you grasp this. Don't come back to me with exceptions that you've seen when you're only seeing them outside. I have seen people where a woman is supporting a man, and believe me, that is hell. There's an old saying, there's a very, very, very high price to pay for being supported by a woman. Because every time you have an argument, every time you have a disagreement, every time you do something she doesn't like, she reminds you in 1,000,001 ways that she's paying for everything. If you're a kind of man, and there are losers, for lack of a better term, that are willing to do that because, they cannot do any better. So they're skating by their looks to be supported by a woman and abused at the same time, mentally abused and placed in contempt at the same time, because it is physically and emotionally impossible for a woman to be able to respect a man who does not is not able to pull his own weight. Do you understand? Pull his own weight at minimum, but that's they don't want the minimum. An ideal man to a woman is somebody who is financially successful, confident at the same time, and has a take it or leave it attitude. You know why? Because he can. Because he can. Imagine yourself. If you're a man that's got, certain amount of zeros in your bank account, that they call it FU money, okay? And you're healthy, you're not drug addicted, you're not alcohol addicted, you don't have two wives and a series of kids. You are a confident man that's walking this earth with his head up and shoulders back and can do whatever he wants, can choose whoever he wants. Are you going to choose a woman that's 40 plus and has her own house because she has her own house and she can pay for your lunch? No. No, you're not going to do that. The only men that do that are losers, low confident losers that might happen to look good, and the woman is paying reluctantly for you. Okay? So don't kid yourself. If you are a financially successful man with confidence, you have everything that a woman needs. Okay? Everything that a woman needs. And don't tell me about any other exceptional stories and examples and instances that you've seen that's to the contrary. Don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself. Yes, exceptions happen. Yes, planes sometimes crash, but that's not the norm. That's not the norm. Okay? Please understand. Don't kid yourself, guys. Don't go fooling yourself and saying, "Oh, well, out of 1,000,001 people, one person, won the lottery, so that next one could be me." No, and believe me, me. I am saying this with 110% certainty. You do not want to be. You do not want to be in a situation where a woman is paying your way. You do not want that. That is going against the nature of everything. That is going against the grain, and you will pay for it on a daily basis. On a daily basis. All the best, signing out from beautiful south of France. Enjoy the music.